All right, my name is Chuck Williams, and yes, that's me on the screen right there. I'll be your host tonight, and I just want to share my story real quick, and then you're going to hear from three great guest speakers tonight who'll be doing the bulk of the presentation. The picture on the far left was me before Isagenix. I lost a little bit of that belly fat before I got started with Isagenix products, but literally was able to release 23 to 25 pounds in a very short period of time with no exercise. Really prided myself on that. Now, I don't know why, but it was just kind of cool that I didn't have to exercise and I wasn't hungry. I thought that was awesome. Then the picture on the right is after we started using some of the Isagenix performance products, and my strength and conditioning coach, Stan Jagow, who'll be one of the presenters today, put me on a workout plan, a meal plan, and literally I'm in as good a shape today as I was back when I played college and baseball and football. Now, the purpose of tonight's call is not about the product, but the product is so important. I got to tell you, I absolutely crave these products. My wife and I love many of them. In fact, it would be very, very difficult to pick our top two or three. Tonight's emphasis is on the business, and I've had the fortune of being the number one income earner with 4 different companies throughout my career, and I will tell you emphatically that I have found my home for life here with Isagenix. The income we were able to generate in our first year was just absolutely incredible. Nowhere near the 7-figure income earners you're going to hear on some of these Wednesday night calls, but we're definitely on track for that someday. That's our goal and plan, and we will get there eventually. I will go ahead and read a couple of these disclaimers in the beginning before we start presentation. As my presentation or my personal experience with the products, everybody's different. There are no guarantees. The statements in this presentation, mostly by Stan, he'll be talking about the product in our presentation today, have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. Isagenix products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. That same paragraph there just tells you the average weight loss in a clinical study was about 9 pounds using our 30-day system. And the bottom paragraph talks about income. And there are no guarantees. You can go to isagenixearnings.com, and we have our earnings disclosure there. So Kathy Cooper, who's pictured on this, is one of the co-founders of the company. And she is very, very big on if it's not right for the customer, it's not right for Isagenix. And we are a very trustworthy and integrous company. We do things right. And I think that's very, very important for all of us on this call. As you're looking at this as a business, we do it right. And our first guest speaker tonight is going to be a good friend of mine, Visceral Shaw. As you can see on the screen, he is a business owner and a retired professional basketball player. He's got a very interesting perspective. He can literally go for the whole half hour, but I've asked him to keep it to a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes, just share his story and really touch on his experience in business and also residual income. I think those are 2 main things I wanted him to weave in his story tonight. But Versal, everybody's looking forward to hearing your story, so take it away, my friend.
Well, thanks again, Chuck, for welcoming to the call. It was always great to be on with you guys. For those of you who don't know, my name is Visceral Shaw. I played professional basketball for a number of years here in the United States and also over in Europe. So I had an extensive career, seen a lot of different things. While playing basketball, I had a unique opportunity to have my family own a global nutraceutical company. And so I was able to see not only the inner workings of, how corporations on a global scale work, but also what it takes to be able to, control the whole network of things. And, that's one of the things I really like about Isagenix is because it controls everything from where the ingredients are sourced all the way until the time it hits the consumer. So that was one of the great things. But, Chuck wants me to talk about, residual income. And as a former professional basketball player, just some fun facts and some statistics. About 7 to 8 years after retirement, most professional basketball players, I'll speak for basketball players, most professional basketball players are bankrupt. And the reason why that is, in some regards, is because, they get paid for what they do and they make lots of money. But in many situations, they just live on they live check to check, but just on a larger scale, and so, they're constantly putting money out. They're going into all these various investments and, they want the shiny things. They want things that are tangible. So a lot of times, they want to invest in nightclubs and restaurants and various things. Now, those are all great opportunities if placed in the right situation. So there's a lot of factors that have to be involved for those things to be successful. And also, in terms of like location. So in instance, a restaurant in Miami, it may be hot or really popular for a few months, and then a new restaurant comes along, and that restaurant is no longer, the happening thing. So, retention goes down and business goes out the door. And before you know it, you have to cover, as the money bag, you have to, cover everyone's salary and try to maintain, and you try to rebrand to get people coming back. It's a new restaurant, the same people still working there. So I've seen a lot of different things. But one of the things that drew me to network marketing after I met with Chuck Williams was that I really, had no idea about how important and the significance of residual income. I've always been taught, you just work, you work hard, you work harder, you get more, you just keep working. And, through sitting down with Chuck, I was able to understand that the power of, what we do is the residual income, being able to do this correctly one time and just have this business, this work for you. You get some momentum and you just ride it. You can ride it for the rest of your life. You can pass it down to your kids. So it was a phenomenal, just a phenomenal revelation for me once I was able to really understand the power of residual income. Now, I know I don't have a lot of time, so I'll kind of just jump around really quickly. But, after years, of playing basketball and years of doing what I did, that was done. So it's like, okay, what do? What's the next phase? And so you start looking for investments and you start doing various things. And, again, I owe this to Chuck. He sat me down and he said, look, it's a small investment, which was, for me, I was like, well, all right, a couple of $100, a few $100. And it's like, all right, so now I can get into this business. And I was always thinking like, okay, what's the catch? Waiting for it. And honestly, I've been blessed. My wife's been blessed, not just from a financial side, but also from a health and nutrition standpoint. So it's a phenomenal company. I really, can encourage and can't tell everyone enough the power of residual income. And a lot of times, just to kind of end, a lot of times, as a business builder, sometimes we run into, people that say, oh, that's a pyramid thing, or that's one of those network marketing things. And so a lot of times I try to preface that by saying, you look at some of the major corporations and major companies in the world, the way work is done and the way business is done is actually being transformed. Things are changing. More and more people are working from home, and more people are finding other ways to use word of mouth marketing. And that's what we do. We don't sell, we share. And the more people understand that basic concept, the more successful they'll be. So again, thanks Chuck for having me on, and that's my 2 cents. But you guys get out there and get after it.
Versal, thank you for being on the call tonight. You bring a great perspective to the business, and we really appreciate all you do. And just a couple points on the company as we move on to the next phase of our presentation, which will be a short overview of the product by Stan Jagow. But this company is actually built on integrity, and the vision is much more than making money. The vision is about impacting world health, but not just physical health, also financial health. And that's what's unique about Isagenix, in my opinion. The products, I'm going to let Stan talk about those, but they're outstanding. The compensation plan is second to none. We'll let Kwangsoo talk about that a little later in our presentation tonight. But the company itself is 16 years old. We just passed the $6 billion mark. Kwangsoo may touch on the significance of that. But we're about $1 billion a year sales company now, and we're just getting ready to do a major global expansion. So ladies and gentlemen, as a business opportunity, you are in the right place at the right time checking this out. Now, these next categories just show you that Isagenix is much more than just a weight loss company. That's how they started 16 years ago, but they've evolved. Now it's weight loss, energy, performance, healthy aging, and we have a wealth creation segment to also. Can you relate to any or all of these topics? Most of us can. And so to talk about our product tonight is Mr. Stan Jagow. And really, the first goal with Isagenix products is to help you feel better. You end up looking better, and you're healthier. So it's absolutely amazing. And I don't know of anybody better than Stan to talk about it. Stan, if you want to start out by maybe talking about these couple of ladies, and then I've got a little picture of you here. I couldn't tell if it was me or you with the sunglasses, but I think it's you. So Crystal Executive, brand new Crystal Executive, by the way, Stan and Lisa Jagow. Stan, congratulations. Take it away, sir.
Well, thank you, Chuck. And it's my privilege to be here to share with people. I'm sorry I don't have my video on. I'm on the road, and I did pull over, so just so don't get nervous. I'm not driving and doing this at the same time. But the really neat thing that I want to share with, I have 25 years of health and fitness experience as a professional trainer and as a nutritionist. A lot of people ask me, why Isagenix and why is it so important? Well, Chuck, as you go through the products and as you go through the next slide, I think it is, this product right here, ladies and gentlemen, is called Cleanse for Life. And this is one of the cornerstones, and this is what the company was built on. All my research and all this research that has been done by this company is provided for you in videos and documentation through PDFs. You don't have to know what I know. Just to preface this tonight, you don't have to have 25 years of experience to help make this a success for people. You just have to understand why these products were built together in a supportive fashion, so that you don't get a simple interest in each product. You get a compounding interest as we share this product with you tonight. So the Cleanse of Life, the Cleanse was built by John Anderson, Dr. John Anderson, who was one of the co-founders of Isagenix, and it was built for health reasons. That's what really attracted me to this company. It was because it was built based on the product, not on the compensation plan. And as Kwangsoo goes through the compensation plan, you're going to see how rewarding it is to be working with a company like that has built their products first, then said, okay, what can we do to compensate the people that share this with other people? But this product here, when you look at Cleanse for Life and the power of what it's doing in your system, think about this. Science has proven that if you cleanse or fast, or even if you do a fasting process, what it starts to activate in your body is it activates the anti-aging gene cells in your body and its ability to communicate. It also activates anti-cancer cells. Now, I'm not making this up. This is science. And Isagenix proves this as well, but it's also not just proved by Isagenix, ladies and gentlemen. This is proven information about fasting and intermittent fasting process in the human body. It also activates an detoxification or antioxidant gene that your body is sitting dormant, and a lot of it's because of poor communication that's been happening in the human body because of all the pesticides, insecticides, and poisons that we've been taking in from year to year. The next product is the next cornerstone to this building block system that I teach everyone, and Isagenix teaches you as well as the Isoline Shake. This is 24 grams of protein, 24 grams of carbohydrates that are usable carbohydrates in a low glycemic index, fiber-filled, low-fat program that helps so many different situations for the human being. If you're having diabetes issues, if your sugar levels are out of control, the low glycemic meal plan or system that Isagenix has created can assist in relieving those numbers or reducing those numbers. But what you're also getting in here is this is a meal replacement. And here's what happens, ladies and gentlemen, with this shake is people try to compare this shake with other shakes on the market, and it doesn't compare. And the reason is because this is a meal replacement shake system. 24 grams of protein, 24 grams of carbohydrates. You got your fiber, you got your minerals, your vitamins, your antioxidants, and you got your fatty acids all built into this shake. You try to go duplicate this system, you'll never be able to do it for under $4 like Isagenix has. So it's a very wonderful meal replacement. The next product that you see on the screen is called the Onyx Supreme. What a great way to help relieve stress. It's an anti-stress reliever for the human body. Because what we just said about the cleanse and how it activates the antioxidant gene cell, and you then start to take the product of Onyx Supreme and get your plant adaptogens moving in your system that cause the toxicities and to be relieved out of your system. Now, if you have inflammation, which most of us in 97% of America is inflamed from inflammation because of the foods that we've eaten over the years, this product becomes a staple that should be in everyone's meal plan every day. The next product is the Complete Essentials with Isagenix. Now, if you're not familiar with Isagenix, that is an award-winning product that Isagenix, and not a lot of people really realize what that product is able to do in the human body. But when you get the ability to scrub your cells, all 100 trillion cells with the Cleanse for Life, you take your proteins and you take your good carbs and you take your good fats and you mix them with the Onyx Supreme and build this process. Ladies and gentlemen, when you come into the Complete Essentials, now you just achieved your 90 nutrients that the human body, science has proved, that if the body can get 90 nutrients, that's 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, and 12 amino acids, the body isn't just going to do well, it's going to thrive. And this is how Isagenix has built its system to help people thrive. Understanding the availability that we have in just 4 cornerstone products out of all 64 products that Isagenix brings to the table, it is just unbelievable what it helps in cellular regeneration in your body. So Chuck, I hope that is a quick overview for feeding your body. A lot of people think, Chuck, that one of the challenges is that we should eat for good health, or what we eat is what we are. And that is totally wrong. It's what you absorb is what you become. So I hope that helps people tonight as they're making decisions based on business, but also on a health program, that it helps change people's lives. It gives people their lives back when the nutrients are there. And this is why after 1 year with this company, and I have been around in the industry, hundreds of different products, no system has ever been developed in the industry like Isagenix.
Stan, thank you very much. Great job as expected. Really appreciate you and your wisdom, and thank you for sharing. So ladies and gentlemen, I want you to take just a minute and think about what you're currently spending on food to feed your body. And like Stan said, you're probably not going to be feeding the most nutritious food in the world if you're going to the grocery store, the restaurants, quick fast food, coffee shops. Think about what you're spending on a daily basis. All your groceries, the Starbucks you might have, whatever it is. Think about that, add it up, and then we're going to show you how to just take that same money and apply it to your healthy Isagenix products. Now, this is our business call tonight. And as a business owner, you really want to consider, and give the person who invites you this call, consider coming in with that ultimate business pack at the top of the screen here. It gives you enough product for 2 people and plenty for samples, and it gives you a big cross-section of all the products. If you're going to be in business, you want to experience all the products. Now, when I first got involved, I did not come in with that pack. And I'll tell you, I wish I had. Now, I later bought that pack because I saw the value in it. And then as my wife and I started experiencing all the different products, we were able to communicate that with our customers on a much better basis. So if you're coming in this as a business, Herb and Patty Cepeda, who are our mentors, teach having business builders come in with the ultimate business building pack. The next pack is a value pack. And for someone who's coming in as a customer primarily, that is absolutely the best value for your money, probably where they got the name value pack. But the company really stacked the deck in favor of that value pack, and they have loaded it with so much product and so much benefit that if you really do a side-by-side comparison, buying the products a la carte or buying other packs, the value pack is absolutely your best deal at this point. And then you've got your premium pack and the very basic pack at the bottom, which gets you just your bare essentials to get through the 30-day system. But what I want you to do, we're going to get into the compensation plan now with Kwangsoo Shin, but I just want to overview these different packs for you, because you're going to want to get back with the person who invites you to this call and set up your account at the end of this presentation. Set it up and let them help you. Let them coach you on which pack is best for you. And remember, there's a money-back guarantee. So if you end up getting any one of these packs and you're not completely satisfied, you can get your money back. We are that confident in these products. Again, I recommend at the end of the presentation, at least get started with a value pack. And if you're serious about this as a business, look at that business builder pack and see why Herb and Patty Cepeda recommend that for all those coming into this as a business. And now it's another pleasure to introduce to you our third speaker, and they just keep getting better and better. I mean, I couldn't think of 3 guys I'd rather have on the call tonight. And Kwangsoo Shin is a professional network marketer. He's also been very successful in traditional business. I'll let him share his own story, but it is a pleasure to work with this man. Kwangsoo, let's hear your story, my friend.
Thank you, Chuck. It's truly an honor to be here. You can hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. I'm just to tell you my background a little bit. I'm not really a networker by profession until now. I've been a traditional business person. I started my own business when I was junior in college. So all my life, I've been in business. So my first experience with network marketing was with a company called Newskin. And when they were going to Korea, I thought it would be a good business. I just look at it as a business, nothing more than anything else. Just I thought it was a really good business, cost very little to get in, no inventory, no receivables, no employees. So it made perfect sense, and I did well. Within a year of me joining the company, I had made over $1 million, and with over 50,000 people in my team. However, the Korea as a country went bankrupt, so all the business ended, and I left the industry for about 20 years. And then I came back into industry about 5 years ago when a company called Nerium was branching out to Korea. So again, I don't know anybody in Korea, very few, but I thought it would be a good business. So I got in and I put together a huge team, but at the time, the company couldn't provide products. Bad luck. But anyway, I'm happy to be here at Isagenix because it's a big company, a lot of experience. So I'm confident that when you do expand to Asia this year, it'll be a great opportunity for me and my team. So doing the compensation plan, it's simple. This business is not about, there's no mystery in this business. When John Anderson and Kathy and Jim Cooper put together a company, they could have taken other route, such as they put a big advertising, online promotion, or whatever. Instead, they took the network marketing, which means if you join our company and provide, you eat the food and you recommend the food to other people and your customers, I'll pay you. That's what this network marketing is all about. There's no mystery into that, right? So in traditional business, if I were to offer that position, I would go out and get 10,000 customers, do my own advertising campaigns and all that stuff. Will take some skill set and also take investment and some risk. In this case, you don't. I talked to a few people and they talked to a few people and so on and so forth. So no risk. You don't need incredible skill set. You just need to do simple things over and over again. So it just made perfect sense for me. And also, in this industry, the momentum is the key in building your customer base. So in order to make a lot of money in this industry, you have to have a lot of people eating your food, okay? So we have something called retail profit. You can sell it to people and make retail profit, and that really doesn't create any millionaires, okay? We have a PIB, product introduction bonus. So if I introduce the product to Chuck, per se, I'll get some money because I partake in the introduction process. Okay. There's a team bonus, which means if Chuck introduces somebody and then his people introduce somebody, my team will grow. Okay. So in that case, I'll have team bonus. The fact of the matter is, in order to have a huge team, it takes time. So in order for you to make money in between and then also create the team in the right process, company have different promotions. So we have rank up bonus, monthly promotion, leadership bonus, top achievers. All those are there to create right kind of activities for you so that you can build a team. To make 10,000 people in your team, it might take a few years to do it, okay? But in the process, unless you do the right thing, that won't happen. So another reason why Isagenix is the best compensation plan ever in this industry is because they not only have a great compensation plan when you bring customers and your customers eat your food, they also have really strong initial compensation plan where you can make enough money to incentivize you to keep going. And then once you get to a certain point, they have an intermediate money where you'll enjoy this crazy intermediate money. And then you have a ultimate fruit of our business, team bonus. So all those things are just incredibly put together because our founders are very experienced. They know all about this thing. So they put together a perfect compensation plan. Now, if you talk to other company representative, they all say we have a great compensation plan. They all say that. Okay, how do you tell the difference? Well, let's see. We have 259 millionaires so far. Correct me if I'm wrong. 259 millionaires means 259 people made over $1 million during their tenure. So we're only 15 years old. Okay, we're in the 16th year. So that's a lot. I mean, I don't know any other companies who can claim that kind of accolades in 15 years. Okay, that's huge. We have, what, 600 or so people making six figures or higher, up to $999,000. Amazing. We have 30 people, almost 30, with 29 or 30 people making $1 million a year or more. So I don't know any company who can say that. It doesn't matter how good your compensation plan is, unless it produces the income earners. The compensation plan doesn't mean anything. We certainly prove that we produce them many leaders, the income earners. If you go to businessforhome.org, businessforhome.org, they produce top 200 highest income earners in our industry. Okay, so on there I had nothing to do, so I looked at that website and start counting how many Isagenix people are there. We have 13 out of 200. So the 200 people are from all over the world in different companies. We have more people included in that list than any other company in the world as far as North America is concerned. This is an important fact, okay? If they add Asians, we are second or third, but we're only 15 years old, 16 years old. Amway is 60 years old. There are companies that are over 100 years old. New Skin, Herbalife, they're 50, 60 years old. They don't have as many people earning the kind of money that these people are earning as Isagenix. That shows that Isagenix comp plan is superior by far. And watch out, because Amway, they did $8.8 billion in 2016. Out of $8.8 billion, $6 billion, over almost 60-70% came from Korea, Japan, and China, those three countries. Nu Skin did $2.2 billion 2016. Out of 2.2, 500 million from Korea, 500 million from Japan, 700 million from China. 77% came from those three countries. Isagenix haven't been there yet. If we go there, and we'll be going there this year, and so on, we will have more people in that top 200 list than any other company in the world by far. That shows what kind of compensation plan, how vibrant and dynamic compensation plan Isagenix have. There's no other way to compare it other than to show that there are that many people making money. So that's my compensation gig today. Chuck, thank you very much for inviting me, and hope everybody understood what our compensation plan was.
Kwangsoo, you did a great job. And basically what I wanted you to do was paint the big picture, and you did a great job of that. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people just want to make an extra $500 a month. An extra $1,000 a month can change most people's household in a major way. And so what I want to teach you over the last few minutes as we close is what we call the you share, they share, repeat. And this is the core of our compensation plan. Now, I will tell you, the more you learn about this compensation plan, you're going to get really, really excited about all the things Kwangsoo was talking about. But you got to keep it simple. It's got to be duplicatable. And so let's focus on just a simple you share, they share. He mentioned the product introduction bonus when you introduce a new customer to the product. That ranges from $25 for one of the basic packs to $150 for the ultimate pack. The value pack, which is the one we recommend for most customers, is a $100 product introduction bonus. You get that on the initial order when they place that pack size. So let's say your customers, you picked up 2 new customers, 2 value packs sold. That's $100 each. You just earned $200 in product introduction bonus in our you share, they share example. Now, let's say you made both those new customers in the same week. The company rewards you with what's called a double product introduction bonus. It's a promo, and doubles your bonus. So instead of the $200 you would have earned for product reduction. It's double product reduction bonus, so now it's $400. You've almost completely paid for your value pack on all your food and 2 new customers. That's it, referring 2 new customers. Now, from now until the May 27th of this year, the company's doing a phenomenal rank advancement promotion. They are doubling the consultant rank advancement bonus. It's normally $50 when you become a consultant. That's when you have 2 customers, one on your right side, one on your left. Until now, till May 27th, the company's doubling that. So instead of $50, it's $100. So why does that matter? Well, when you get those 2 new customers and they both buy a value pack in the same week, you would have made $400. But now as a new consultant, you can add $100 to that. And so now you've made $500 and literally just about paid for your complete value pack. We also have what is called a, let me go back to this. We have what's called a consultant development bonus. When you help your customer become an associate, and there's no charge to do that. They just go in the back office, they click on a big purple box, says become an associate. They fill out a simple form for tax purposes, and they watch the compliance video because we believe in integrity and we're keeping this company compliant, so we'll be here for our children and our grandchildren. And so they do those 2 simple things, takes about 4 or 5 minutes max. They're then an associate. As an associate, they get a couple customers, they become a consultant. When you help your person-enrolled people go from customer to associate to consultant, not only do they get the consultant rank advancement bonus, but you earn a consultant development bonus. It's $100. You get 20 of those. So the first 20 people you help become consultants, it's $2,000 for you at 100 at a time. Pretty amazing. So in our little example again, you share, they share, you're now up to $700 while they have the special double consultant bonus going on. Oh, but it gets better. We have what's called manager, and that really is for completing the you share, they share. When you get 2 customers who get 2 customers, you've now helped 2 people that you personally enroll become consultants. You're what we call a manager. And if you do that in your first 60 days from the time you become an associate, the company gives you a $250 crystal manager bonus. Now, at the end of our call, we're going to talk about a special promotion going on this week. It ends. But for now, I want you right here, that's $950 between now and the end of May 27th, because the double consultant rank advancement bonus is normally $900, but between now and May 27th, it's $950. Don't get confused. Keep it very, very simple. Stan Jagow and I were talking about just the other day. If everybody just got 2 customers, everybody be very, very healthy, wealthy, and free. That's the way this thing works. It's you share, they share. Now, we all know you can't just get 2 customers and it duplicates perfectly. It takes work. It's a business. But that's the theme, helping everybody get 2, helping everybody get free food. That's cool. So how soon do you want to see results? Do you want to see them this summer, this winter, New Year's Eve? Do you want to wait to make a New Year's resolution? Or do you want to jump in now and start getting results immediately? We literally have people who release 5 to 20 pounds of fat in the first 2 weeks using our products. Now, again, we've got the disclaimer up front. We're not saying everybody's going to do that, but most of the customers I've experienced personally have shed 5 to 20 pounds of fat in their first couple weeks using the program. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on the best team in the company. It's the Cepeda team. It's wealth creation personified. If you go to bestepfreelife.com, you can watch a great video. There's information there for you. Once you become a customer, you can actually become a member on that site. It's a free site, but it's got all the information you need to succeed in this business. The Cepedas wanted me to make a few announcements, so I'm going to do that this time. That's the end of our official presentation. If you're a guest on the call or watch the recording, please get back with the person to invite you and do them the courtesy. They thought enough of you to invite you to watch this. You thought enough to watch the whole thing, so we know you're interested. Don't kid around about it. Just tell them, hey, I'm interested. Help me get the best pack for me. Help me have success. That's what we all want. We want you to have success. So with that being said, I got a few announcements to make. One, on May 5th, let me see if I can change screens here real quick. On May 5th, we have the privilege of having Patty Cepeda here in St. Louis. And it's a Super Saturday. It's for the Cepeda team, and it's going to start at 10 a.m. on Saturday, May 5th. We're going to have a business opportunity meeting to start off. You can invite your guests from all around the world. You can invite your guests, if they're anywhere in the Midwest, get them here to hear Patty's story, and we will sign them up for you. Just make sure when they register, they give us your enrollment ID number. So that is May 5th. You can get information on the Be Set Free Life site. Let me get back here. Go back to our current slide. And then you've got Express University. Again, if you go to bestepfreelife.com and check on events, you'll see right there the Express University. That was the first major event I went to in Isagenix, And to this day, over a year later, it's by far my favorite. It's intimate, about 800 to 1,000 people. It's the Cepeda leaders on the stage teaching you what have made the Cepedas and their leaders the top income earners in the company. And so I highly encourage you, get your tickets now while they last. Herb Cepeda was on a call last week, and he thought maybe a week or two more, and it would be sold out. The seating is limited. They can't get a bigger venue, so get your tickets now for this event. Then there's a special going on this week. From now through April 29th, you can get free shipping for your customers if they order at least 150 BB, and that's our basic pack. So if they get the basic pack, the premium pack, the value pack, the ultimate pack, it's free shipping between now and April 29th. Take advantage of that and help your customer get off to a great start and save money on shipping, up to $50. Again, it's a minimum 150 BB, and it's for new customers only. And then last but not least is you got a few more days here to earn Crystal Director. Now, when you go through the rank advancements, we didn't go through all the details of the compensation plan. We're not going to now, but you typically have 120 days from the time you get started to hit director, which is just helping 6 people get 2 customers. That's what a director is. You help 6 people that you personally will become consultants. They can all be on your left team, all on your right team, or a mixture of both. You help 6 people become consultants, and you are a director. They got to be active at the same time, of course. Once you do that, in 120 days from becoming an associate, you normally get a $750 bonus. Well, the company's running a double bonus right now. So between now and April 29th, and I know a lot of you listening to this call have been invited by people that are going for this bonus. So do your friend a favor. If you're going to get involved, do it this week. Seriously. Money back guarantee. You got nothing to lose. You're going to love it. If you're going for this contest, it's between now and April 29th to become a director, and it's a Crystal Director. It's a reset. You get double the bonus. You get $750 right away, and then you get $750 on June 18th. And next month, you have until May 27th to hit Crystal Director. If you've never done it, or if you've been executive before, if you go Crystal Executive by May 27th, which is simply having 5 person enrolled consultants on your right team and 5 person enrolled consultants on your left team, Crystal Executive by May 27th, it's normally $1,000. You normally have 180 days. But for this promotion, you got till May 27th. And if you get that done, it's not the $1,000. It's double. It's $2,000. Now, if you're just getting started with us, you still have the full time to get the normal Crystal bonuses. Don't worry. This is for people that have been involved as a special promotion. This company, of all the companies I've been in my 20-plus year career in this industry, they are the best at doing promotions to create the positive activity. They'll help you have a long-term successful business. Ladies and gentlemen, you have just seen the best opportunity I've ever seen in my entire life, and it's just getting better. Your timing is perfect. As Kwangsoo said, we're about to embark on some major global expansion. Right now, this week, we open up in Belgium. Next month, I guess June, we open up in, where is it? Spain. And then rumor has it we'll be going into Asia later this year. So get excited. Get back with the person who invites you. If you are looking for a business opportunity to create real residual income that's legacy income for your family, for generations to come, you've found it. Get back with the person who invites you. Just set up an account. That's all it takes to get started. Thank you, Kwangsoo. Thank you, V. And thank you, Stan. You guys did a great job. God bless y'all. Have a good night.
Thanks.